Hey guys, welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Last time, we beat up a bunch of weird monsters, and we also fixed one of the bug plates and learned the one, big mechanic of the game, which is pretty much just playing fossil fighters, which is really weird. It's weird that they even decided that would be a good idea, but you know, I don't hate fossil fighters. It's definitely a game. I really need to play the series, but I just, never have the incentive to for some reason. Even though one of my friends' favorite games is Fossil Fighters, I just, haven't really had a gigantic incentive to do so. Either way, we've been sent out to go find the black box for our ship, since we don't have it, which means that we can't really go anywhere. So we're headed off towards, what did it call it? Pacific Coast or whatever? I don't know. We're going off to a place to find a thing. Look at Salamon. Let us fight Salamon. That'd be good to get, I don't know, an Anguimon on the team? Or Ophanimon, I guess. I'm also just on the lookout for more team members and stuff. Just because I don't have a ton of that. I don't got a ton of that. Scratch at my fucking head. Don't you love, not taking a shower for a day and then you feel like absolute shit? Anybody else feel like that? Just you don't take a shower maybe at the beginning of the day, so now your hair is all just horrible and you want to die? That's me. That's me at all times, man. Alright. Hoyokomon. I think that's the rookie level of Chronomon, from what I learned from Digimobs, or at least that's what Digimobs uses to represent its rookie form. Rookie form. I need to find more Salamon. Maybe I should just sit in this area for a second and try and get Salamon out. Just because that'd be cool. Also a Gigimon and a Black Agumon. Pretty cool, but you have to remember that a lot of these are not going to be as useful as they think they are right out the gate, just because they don't have the ability to Digivolve, so you may be stuck with a Gigimon that can't go into anything. So I don't think it's that constrictive, but constrictive? Yeah, that's a word. But it is kind of oh, you're fucked for a bit. You are fucked for a bit. You are fucked for a bit. Yes. Was there ever any 4-bit consoles? Well, here's a little thing we can talk about while we're messing around. So, I'm betting most of you, being Digimon fans, are at least kind of old enough to remember the Bit Wars. If you don't remember it, or you're just too young to have known it, the Bit Wars was kind of an era in video gaming history where the power of a console, at least in the eyes of the public, came down to how much bit it had. And bits are kind of something that people didn't understand at the time. So people would just say if it's got more bit, it was better. So you can even see that in some game consoles, like Nintendo 64 was a 64-bit console. The TurboGrafx 16 was one of the first 16-bit consoles. And then even the Jaguar. The Atari Jaguar put the whole 64-bit thing in its marketing at all times. But the thing is, bits don't equal graphics. Now, later consoles, consoles that came out, after other ones, would in fact have better processing, better graphics, sometimes, but the bits never really had to do anything with it, because bits are a way in numbers are counted. So, in a way, it has something to do with graphics, but not to the point that anybody ever really would have known. You see, bits are part of bytes, so a byte is just one piece of, language in a computer. So, a bit is just a span of bytes. So, an 8-bit console reads numbers in 8 bytes. At least that's as far as I can remember. So, I think a certain amount of bytes equal a bit, and then bits are how many digits there are in a calculation in a game. So, if you were talking about the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, or maybe you're talking about the Game Boy, those were both 8-bit consoles, but really had very different kinds of graphic capabilities. But the reason that they were both 8-bit is because they were running off the same way of counting numbers. Because an 8-bit console can only count to like the number 255. Now, think about that as you increase from 8 bits to 16 bits to 32 bits to 64 bits. That just talks about how much calculations and how big of a number can be on that console, at least as far as I know. So the way that it contributes to graphics is more talking about how many colors can be on screen. So with the original Nintendo, each sprite could only hold about maybe 5 or 8 colors or something, as far as I remember. And as you go up in console, like, years, they would have 16-bit consoles in the Super Nintendo, and they had way more colors. And the farther you went up, the more bits there are, the more color diversity there could be in models or in sprites. So, bits had something to do with graphics, but not to the point that where it had anything to do with, like, how graphics actually looked. It only really worried about colors, and only in a small factor. Really, what controlled, like, the graphics of a console was really the GPU that they used, which, way back when, no, like, 5-year-old would know what a GPU is. So they just say, it's 8-bit, or it's 16-bit. So, I bet most older people will, at least older video game players, and now at this point, like, if we had somebody who was like 10 years old when the original Nintendo came out back in America in 1985, that person would be 22 plus 15, 37 plus 10, they'd be almost 50. If you go back even further, it's like people who played the Coleco, the Intellivision, the Atari, maybe even people who played the Magnavox Odyssey 2 or Odyssey 1, people have been playing video games for so long now that it feels like, you know, if you say, man, old people don't understand, but old people were playing video games. So, you know, put that into perspective. So yeah, like, for any people who are kind of young and didn't know anything about the bit wars, there's a little bit of a history lesson while we've been running around trying to get Salamon's percentage up. But yeah, even after, you know, explaining the bit wars and what bits are, still don't got enough. But yeah, just to kind of illustrate how, like, how much people gave a shit about that stuff. Like, they put it in, like, you know, marketing, they put it in the name of the console. For the N64, they put it in the name of every single, like, almost every single game that was on the console. So, the Bit Wars shit kind of just, you know, got a little bit insane, because it's like, people wanted this new Sega Genesis, because it was, like, 16-bit over the Genesis, and then, or over the Nintendo, and then when they came out with the Super Nintendo, it's like, now they're both 16-bit. Oh no, Sega's jumping up to 32 bits with the 32X. Wow, and then they're all being blasted away by the Jaguar, who has 64-bit. But then the Jaguar was a horrible, horrible, worthless console. It had some good games, but most of its library was complete and utter dog shit, which pretty much proved that bits are worthless, and people really stopped talking about bits after the Jaguar came out. Like, once the Dreamcast came out, nobody ever called it a 128-bit system, just because nobody gave a shit about bits anymore. And also, it wasn't even a 120-bit system. I think it was actually a 32-bit system, which just shows that bits don't matter. Really, even the Jaguar wasn't even 64-bit. It was, how do you describe it? It was just a bunch of chips that made it go up to 64-bit, but it was usually made out of, like, 32-bit systems. So, as to show, the Bit Wars meant absolutely nothing, and was just like a tagline for video game creators to use to try and get people to buy their games. Just because they couldn't just say, oh, this is the next generation of consoles. Because if they started talking about what a graphics card is, I think all the kids would just start, like, you know, zoning out. They'd be like, what? I don't get that one. And it's just like one of those weird parts of the gaming history. Anyway, we've got enough to digiconvert Salamon, so after 10 minutes of wasting my time talking to you guys about video game, like, history, I guess, we can go ahead and actually get our stupid dog Get the dog. I'm with the dog. Well, there's a story in that. So I guess I could talk about the dog. So, well, it was just like a week or two ago. Me and my friends went to, like, not really, it's just like kind of a weird Italian restaurant. It was like fast food Italian. Not amazing fast food Italian, but it's okay. We were going there, and we, you know, I got pizza, one of the other ones got pizza, and then John got noodles and shit. And we were all just sitting by, like, almost the entrance to the, like, the patio where people would go out and eat. And we were sitting there just eating, having our stupid fun time. And then this woman who was sitting outside and eating, she brought her dog with her. So the dog had come in, like, maybe a minute or two beforehand. And she didn't want it to come in there because she wanted it to stay out in the patio. So it just came over to me and started, like, sniffing the shit out of me because I have so many dogs. But then she was able to bring it back out. And it was a nice dog. It was a very nice dog. Nothing against dog. But what happened was I did get one Digiplate, so we're going to try and save that. When, like, the waiter came around with her pizza, she asked that woman, like, where are you sitting? And then she said, oh, I'm out with the dog. So for some unknown reason, that became a meme where just, now my friends will not stop saying, I'm with the dog. It's just one of those weird things where your friends catch, like, a random word and they're like, man, that's so funny. I love that one. I love the dog. Anyway, I just love this. I thought I heard, like, a dog sound effect, and I was like, what? I'm with the dog? Why is the dog here? How could the dog be here? He's not allowed to be here. He's a dog! Anyway. Yeah, this is just... I love having to deal with this. You see how, like, it's just... There's no way to, like, you know, see this? And if you file it too long, you file down the Digiplate itself. And you'll actually, you know, break the sheets. So I'm trying to, like, you know, it's like, I'm running out of time, and then you create a problem. So yeah, it's just such small areas that it wants, like, done, that I literally cannot do anything. And at least on an actual stylus, you're able to, like, you know, actually rub, because you have, like, a little bit more, what's it called? Just a little bit more, preciseness or precision. So yeah, just not a great one. I wish I actually had, like, maybe even getting, like, a stylus for my... I don't have a touch screen, though. Just some kind of, like, I guess, stylus thing? What do you call it? Like a drawing pad would work, but I just, you know, not going to dish out a drawing pad just to play an emulator for something that I have a capture card for, but I can't play it on there because my R4 doesn't like me. So, go fuck myself. Go fuck myself. Alright. So, that was the champion level for, Chronomon, not Chronomon. Chronomon! So we're gonna go ahead and shove it up his asshole. We gotta figure out where it is. You'll probably be able to see it as we scroll down. We have Old Force Vidramon, we got Tiger Vespamon, Guilmon, Beelzemon. You see, even Mummymon uses its thing here. We got Dorogoramon, Diaboramon, Metal Seedramon, Neptunemon, Andromon, Mamemon, Imperial Dramon line. There's actual Chronomon, there's Lunamon. Alright, here we go. You see, there's Chronomon all the way up there, so touch screen. Because you can go up here, here's where this is. But you can also find, I guess, Ravemon and Ravemon Burst Mode up here. So, anyway, let's go ahead and shove this guy down here. So if we were to get a Hyokomon or whatever, we could actually get a Baraimon now. So, cool. Baraimon looks pretty cool. And even his Mega looks, not his Mega. I mean, his Mega looks cool, but I think his Ultimate looks way cooler. Anyway, I don't actually want a Hyokomon, but I do want a Salamon, so... Gonna have to come up with a new name. I don't know. You really don't want to attach any names to this thing with its, you know, its Ultimate and Mega existing. I don't know. I don't know. It's a little bit sus, man. What would I name it? Well, you know, there's only one name to really name it. The only way. It's the only way. So sorry. It's the only way. Got it. The perfect name. Demonetization, here I come! Demonetization? I love that. It's kind of like a fetish, I guess. It's a fetish for some people. I hate that video so much. I hate that video so much. Alright. So who wants to get out of the fucking team? Actually, no, we only have like 5 of them, so she can actually join the team without needing to throw out a party member. So, anyway, welcome to the team. Titties. Rub titties. Rub titties. Rub titties. My favorite song of all time, Rub Titties, by Gangster, by DJ Vinesauce. I almost said Vsauce. Vsauce is most definitely not a DJ. He'd be more of a degen, actually. Anyway, we need to head out this way. So, actual progress. Something that we don't do. Well, now we got a Digimon, but who gives a shit? You're going to die a horrible death. I don't know if I want a Guilmon. I actually used a Guilmon line in World DS. I wasn't able to get it up to Gallantmon, but I did get it up to War Growlmon. I don't know. Not sure if I'd even want to go and get myself a Gallantmon. Gotta be... Actually, there's a lot of really cool Digimon in this game that we're going to have to get to, like, later on. But for now, we're just going to have to ignore them. I ignore a lot of things. All of my problems, for one. All of my problems, for one. Alright. Cut Gigimon to the bone. You are dead. You are dead. Actually, I want to check something once we get back to the Digibase or something. Okay, got new skills. They don't start with 100 friendship. Oh, man. Vegimon's getting harassed. What do you guys want? What even are you? Haven't you heard of me? I'm the great Vegemon, you thugs. We don't talk about thug hunters. It's weird, man. Checking erase list. Confirming lost Digimon type. Erase Vegemon. Erase. What? I don't even like Vegemon, so get rid of it. Checking erase list. Checking erase list. No sign of lost Digimon. No sign of lost Digimon. Confirm movement orders. Destination Digibase. Confirming movement orders. Destination Digibase. Emergency Digivice detected. Say the same thing again. How dare you continue? How dare you die? How dare you continue to erase the more Digimon? We won't let you guys anywhere near the Digibase. Not a chance. Checking erase list. Possible P rank tamer. P tamer. No action authorized. Standby for orders. Evidence they have been sent here by the numbers detected. Evidence they have been sent here by the numbers detected. The numbers. Is that uno, dos, and tres? Investigation on relationship to the numbers is required. Investigation on relationship to the numbers is required. Hey, wait, you've got it all wrong. Numbers? Do you mean those bandits? We weren't with them. We were brought here against our will. Confirming order to erase numbers. Oh, so even the bad guys are against the bad guys, I guess. Confirming order to erase numbers. Man, I don't like numbers. Get rid of them all. The only numbers we're going to have left are 1 and 0. So I can just tell you to go 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Wait, what? Capture possible P rank tamer. Erase all others. Capture possible repank, yes. P rank tamer. Erase all others. Hey, are you implying the rest of us have no potential? How rude. You bitch. Jazz, we're counting on you. Take these guys out. Even though I suck and I'm never going to get a Digimon. I hope you guys do, just because I hate having to babysit you. Erase. Erase! Erase! Man, I hate erasers. Oh no, they've got a Chimeramon, an Airdramon, and a Bakemon. Man, they really don't want us to, like, I guess it's an ultimate level. But then again, I guess I kicked a bunch of champions levels, so they won't be that bad. We can do this. You get this, Senik. You just did like already a ton of damage and get resisted, Senik. I don't know how the fuck that worked. You think they'd be weak to Holy? They might. Yeah, they're weak to it. Damn, Bakemon's almost dead. No, no, not big tornado! I don't like big tornadoes. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. You may slow me down, but I'm faster than the speed of sus. And I'll punch a ghost to death. Ever punched a ghost? That's actually pretty thrilling. Pretty goddamn thrilling, I would say. Damn, he just blew us up. And Doraemon took no damage from that. He's just like, meh. Cool guys walk into explosions. They die and then walk away. What the fuck? You can't stop me with your fatal tornado. Your fatal tornado will be fatal for your asshole. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, man. Ghosts don't have to be assholes or whatever Mega Man from Mega Man Sprite Games said to me. Ghosts, how much of an what sucks is how much of an asshole you are, or whatever he said. I can't remember. That's a game I really have to play. Because literally, I've beaten all the Mega Man games, so that literally would be a game that would be like, oh yeah, let's play Mega Man Sprite game. Then again, I've got too many games on my list as usual. I've got, like, what? Okay then. I've got Sonic Frontiers, Digimon Story Lost Evolution, I've got Mega Man Battle Network. Haven't even gotten back to Metal Network, yes. Battle Network in, like, you know, a month now, almost a month. Just because, you know, Sonic Frontiers took place, then all my Digimon cards took place, so it's like, yeah. And then I got this to deal with, so yeah, no Mega Man Sprite game to come for, you know, quite some time, but, you know, expect many Sprite gay. Expect men Sprite gay. Did anybody have any Sprite Cranberry for Christmas? I hope you didn't. You probably died after drinking it. Why can't we just get that shitty 3D commercial? They did, like, other commercials for it, and it's like they made it where it's, like, a game show or something? I don't know, just something dumb. Just make it all about the stupid, I don't know, the 3D animation again. I didn't even like the 3D animation was the problem. I thought it was cringe, but at least it wasn't as cringe as that. There are many levels, and you have failed. Alright. Man, titties be going up. Alright, so everybody's almost level 12, and then Salamon went up to level 9. Pretty cool. Capture unsuccessful. Erasers withdraw. Capture my asshole. Oh, are you finally giving up? Not as dumb as you look, eh? P rank potential is 64%. No, it should have been 69. You failed me. Report back to selectors. Yes, I'm just not going to read their secondary line. There's no point. Those guys sure are stubborn. Okay, now we need to hurry up and find that black box. Pubs won't know what hit them. You're just not going to get that joke unless you've played TF2. And then again, it wasn't even a funny joke. That wasn't even a funny fucking joke. It was more of just a sentence. Do you find that funny, viewer? Do you like it when I talk sentences at you? I'm making fun of your humor by making you feel uncomfortable, so therefore you will stop watching the video. Or maybe you will keep watching the video after you find it funny. Reverse psychology. Or not. Or not, it just sounds like I'm being dumb, like usual. Metal Star! Sinistar, run, run, run! Sinistar is fucking creepy, if you've ever seen that arcade game. That's some creepy shit, man. Alright, let's head on out. Just keep following down that way. We're looking for a box, I guess. You ever seen a box? You know, Snake would be so happy of me finding a box. Man, 3 black Agumons. They really want me to get, like, an Imperial Dramon. I don't think he's Imperial Dramon. They really want me to get a, what's it called? A Black War Greymon or something, I guess. Something, I guess. Would light be better? I don't know. I don't think Holy would really do that much damage, would it? Let's just fucking murder them with the Gatling Punch. You know, Gatling Punch in the other games, I think, was just like a double hit attack instead of it being 2 spaces, but I might be confusing that with a different attack. My brain aren't always smart. Aren't always smart. I agree, me. I am quite aren't smart. Quite aren't smart. Jeez. Alright, let's get a move on. Now everybody's got, you know, it's not a stream, but you know, I'll always keep asking, what is everybody's favorite Digimon? If you comment your favorite Digimon in the comments, I'll at least know you got to, like, you know, minute 29 or whatever. Gatomon said the black box should be around Packet Coast. I wonder if this is the right area. Oh, shoot. Well, we know what it's called, a black box. We never asked what it actually looks like. Blah, blah, black box, so black and so square. You mean cubicle. It's a man holding a black box. Blah, blah, black box is what I have right here. That's gotta be it. Looks like they're in a good mood, too. What great timing. Let's hurry and ask if they'll give it to us. Or we coerce them into giving it to us. We never ask. We beat the fuck out of somebody. Who are you? You guys sure look suspicious. Wait, looks like you want to steal my black box. Not exactly. We don't want to steal it from you, okay? We were just actually wondering if maybe you could just give it to us. Please? Shut up. I won't be tricked by you. Just leave me alone, you thieves. Leave right now. Go on, scram. I'll fuck you in your asshole, Devimon, if you don't give it to me. Hey, wait a sec. Could you guys be tamers? Huh? Yeah, we are. We're working hard to help save the digital world. Is that so? I was going to chase you away with my deadly attacks. However, the fact that you're tamers changes things. Looks like he's willing to listen to reason now. Wow, it seems like all Digimon are kinda tamers. Dirty, rotten traitors, that's all you tamers are. I'll burn you guys to a crisp until there's nothing left. Wait, what? Why? Come on, come at me. If you don't, then I'll attack first. I'll fry you up until your hair turns all frizzy. No, thank you. Rather than a frizzy look, won't it turn out more like an afro? I'm sorry, Jazz. I guess I couldn't talk him out of it. This part is up to you, because I don't have any Digimon. You're such a worthless cunt, Asuka. Find yourself a fucking thing. Anyway, it's just one rookie, but I don't know how... I mean, does that mean he's level 20? See how much damage he takes. He doesn't take that much damage. You know, he's the world's strongest Devimon. He's gonna kill us in 69 hits. But then again, just using a move he might be weak to would probably be a good idea. I guess maybe if I took out Salamon, she's probably got some kind of, you know, like, holy move to use against him. That might help. That might help. Not Black Blast. Oh no. That's no good. That's good. Alright, let's try and switch in Salamon for a, speed support on everything. Okay, then. Make yourself faster. Alright. I mean, if I get to attack twice with Steven, that'd be great. Steven just throws his copy of Elden Ring at the weird monster. He's like, dude, that's definitely gonna beat him. Like, dude. Nobody knows that person. I've never really talked about him on the channel all that much, just because he's a strange being. He's a lovable being. He's not following my orders. How can this be? Oh, fuck, you're not doing well, are you? You can't move. Cool. Why doesn't... Is it pissed that I called it that? Look, you need to calm down. Not everybody gets a cool name. Some people just have to be called Titties and accept it. That's your name. That's what you were born with. Okay, so can I change him out then? Get, I guess, Palmon in. Titties, can you actually... Titties can't hear your orders. You know, that sucks, ain't it? That sucks, ain't it? Why can't... Does it have to have its friendship up in order for it to actually listen to me tell it to do something? How can this be? It returned to normal. Alright, it didn't poison that time. I do not want to change again. I want to actually attack him with my fire. Man, titties, how could you be such a worthless little Digimon? Maybe I need to, like, go to the Digifarm and increase its, like, friendship or something? That's my only guess, that its friendship is so low that it just doesn't want to listen to you. It's like a Digimon, it's like a Pokemon that got traded to you, but you're not at the right level for it to, you know, listen to your orders. You will listen to my orders or I will burn down your house. How about that threat? How about I threaten you? Oh boy. Alright. Oh, it let us attack. Okay. So, Sonic Voice. Sonic Boom. Almost dead. You see, if you were, like, helping us out throughout, that would probably be, you know, good. Woo! That was a ton of damage. Woo, boy! Alright, at least he'll probably be killed on this turn. Alright. No titties. You finally attacked once, and then you almost died, so much sad. You see, her friendship's only at 18. So I'm guessing that's the reason why she doesn't really enjoy my company. We're sorry, but could you please hand it over? It's an important part for directing our Digiship. You don't have a Digiship, do you? So you don't really need it. Shut up! I'm the one who found this, finders keepers. I can go anywhere I want if I just use this. Now, what if we let you borrow it later instead? Where do you want to go, anyway? To the digital world. What? The world before it became this place of a mess. Mess of a place. The lively, fun world bustling with people and Digimon. That's the digital world I want to go to. Got a problem with that? No, not at all. But even if you had the Digiship, you still couldn't go there, you know? You see, the black box isn't what you really need for that. What you really need is the support of everyone else right here, right? Enough, quit spinning lies like that. I don't believe anything you tamers say anymore. You're all untrustworthy and unreliable, and not worth my help. Our tamers just made us fight and gave us hollow words of support. But when the selectors showed up, they all abandoned us and ran. There's no way I could trust a tamer anymore. I see. So that's how it is. So in the end, you're just sulking because you believe you were abandoned by your tamer. What did you just say? It looks like there's been a huge misunderstanding. We could fix this if you just listen to what we had to say. If you like, we can go search for your tamer for you, alright? Who would want to ask something like that? I don't need a tamer. Humans and the like, I hate them. All of them. Much sadness. Oh, shoot. He took the black box with him. Hey, how are you guys doing? Sorry, Terriermon. The Digimon who had the black box ran away. I see. That's unfortunate. Well, for now, could you try opening the Digiport up just ahead? I'd like to test out the Digiship by sending it there. If it works, you'll be able to use it to return here right away. Really? It would be nice not to have to walk so far all the time. Yeah, it's quite useful, so give it a try. I'll see you soon. Alright, let's make our way to the Digiport. You know, I don't like Digiport. I only like Digisport. Anyway, we're probably going to have to end this episode, just so that it doesn't go extremely long. So, next time on Digimon Story Lost Evolution, we're going to go ahead and find that Devimon and beat the fuck out of it for being a little bitch. So, I'll see you guys next time.